Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to a special 4th of July weekend edition of FLX Weekly on FingerLakes1.tv. It's that time of year. Grab your lawn chair, your blanket, your family, and friends, and get ready to enjoy 4th of July fireworks across the region all weekend long. Fireworks are scheduled at Clute Park in Watkins Glen for Friday night at 9:45 p.m. Also on Friday night, fireworks are planned at Myers Park in Lansing, Outlaw Speedway in Dundee, and Hammondsport. On Saturday, fireworks displays are set for Taganic State Park in Trumansburg. On Sunday night, the Village of Sodas Point fireworks display is set for 10 p.m., along with displays at Cass and Stewart Parks in Ithaca, the American Legion in Geneva, Over the Bay in Fairhaven, and at Emerson Park in Auburn. On Monday night, enjoy fireworks at Kershaw Park in Canandaigua, Veterans Park in Hornell, and the Penn Airport. The Town of Seneca Falls fireworks display that has been held annually on the 4th has been moved up to next Saturday night at 10 p.m. as part of the Canal Fest celebration in Seneca Falls. So, no fireworks on the 4th in Seneca Falls. Also this weekend, Salen's 6 Hours of the Glen, featuring the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship and Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge, will be underway all weekend long at Watkins Glen International. You could also go cherry picking at Varick Winery, attend Americana Winery's 4th of July Barbecue Bash in Interlaken, or enjoy Canisius Lake's Ring of Fire Festival. And if you do have outdoor plans this weekend, you should be in luck, as we have yet another perfect summer weather weekend on tap with warm, sunny days, cool, clear nights, and low humidity. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 83. There will be a 30% chance of quick hit-and-run thunderstorms through the evening. The overnight low will be in the upper 50s. Saturday will be perfect with plenty of sun and a high in the upper 70s. Saturday night will cool down to the mid-50s under clear, starlit skies. Sunday will continue the great weather with sunny skies and a high in the lower 80s, with overnight lows again dipping into the upper 50s. On Monday's 4th of July holiday, expect more sun with temperatures in the low to mid-80s. Check out the full forecast and live local radar by clicking on weather at fingerlakes1.com or on the fingerlakes1.com Android or iPhone app. Next, a look at our favorite photos submitted to fingerlakes1.com over the past several days as we usher out June and head into the heart of summer. One of the best things about June is fresh strawberries, and this youngster, photographed by Kitty Peterson, was just one of many who enjoyed picking ripe strawberries this season. Lisa Dupre was at Wells Falls along 6 Mile Creek in Ithaca last week to capture this shot. The Watkins Glen Cardboard Boat Regatta was held for the 23rd time 2 Saturdays ago. Here are a couple of shots by Robert Kurz from the annual event on the south end of Seneca Lake. On the same day, the Dresden Volunteer Fire Department held their first annual car show in conjunction with the Classic Cruisers Car Club. Jeremy Henrys sent in this shot of most of the 72 vehicles that participated. Shelley Lannon framed up this fawn with her doe taking a morning stroll through a field near Taylor Road in Clifton Springs last week. Meanwhile, Chris Trine was able to keep his camera in focus as this swan approached his vicinity on Sodus Bay where he was fishing. Abby Buddington enjoyed a pleasant late day breeze on Father's Day evening while on the shore of Seneca Lake near Dresden. Nancy Jacobs found this lazy squirrel sprawled out on her deck in South Bristol on Sunday afternoon. Nancy also photographed this pair of woodpeckers enjoying an early dinner on Monday afternoon. Shelley Lannon caught this young buck near Pearl Street Extension in Clifton Springs on Monday. Justin Shaw waited for the CSX Tier 4 engine as it led a train through Lyons on Wednesday afternoon. Chris Trine photographed a very patriotic Wickham Boulevard in Sodus Bay on Thursday morning. Chuck Northrup was near the back of the pack at the Montezuma Half Marathon starting line in Savannah on Sunday morning. Pat O'Connell shared this shot of fireworks over Cayuga Lake on Friday night as part of the Bassmaster Elite Series event in Union Springs. Diane Dersch enjoyed a beautiful night on Friday at the Jamesville Balloon Festival, always a special treat for local photographers. Our own Tara Irway took this shot of Toganic Falls on Saturday that shows just a trickle of water due to the lack of rain we've had in recent weeks. Robert Stopper captured this cargo on its way through the locks and lions on the Erie Canal with the help of the Lucy H. tugboat on Monday. And finally, Rhonda Fazenden captured this great blue heron perched atop a boathouse at Elmwood Point on Cayuga Lake on Monday evening. Awesome photos, everyone. Keep them coming. And if you'd like to send us your local photos, scroll to the bottom of our photos page at fingerlakes1.com to learn how. I'll be back with video from the leash cutting ceremony at a new dog park in the city of Geneva in 60 seconds.
So many sights to see on the internet, but for everything local, there's one place you can get it. At fingerlakes1.com. Come on over to fingerlakes1.com. Make us your homepage. News, weather, sports, and fun. Log on to fingerlakes1.
Local news from over 40 sources, custom local weather, over 10 hours of live broadcasts and podcasts every week on your computer, tablet, television, or smartphone. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
www.fingerlakes1.com. Come on and join the fun. Log on to fingerlakes1.
www.fingerlakes1.com.
In Geneva on Saturday, the culmination of a 2-year effort to create a community dog park in the city came to fruition with the official ribbon cutting. Of course, fingerlakes1.com was there to capture the ceremony on video.
Really quick, so I just wanted to let you guys know that we have hot dogs and Red Jacket Orchard juice for sale down at the end, and all the proceeds for that will go to the Beverly Animal Shelter, who is with us this morning. We also have some Bark Park Wag swag for sale, so if you want one of the cool little logo t-shirts, those are for sale, and we have some bandanas for the puppies as well. And then we have information about actually registering for the dog park. So we're hoping to do that in a few weeks here. As you can see, we're waiting for some grass to grow a little bit and a few finishing touches just to make it perfect for the pups when they arrive. You can also register if you want to come into the dog park today under our big green booth. All you have to show is just a rabies vaccination, and there's little time slots so the puppies can go and play today. And so we're going to get started. I am going to have Marty Davis, who is with Geneva Community Projects, who helps with the fundraising effort for this community project. So she's going to tell us a little bit more about GCP and all that they did for us this year.
Thanks, Janelle, and good morning, everybody. I see a lot of people that I have seen over the last 3 years who've been very supportive, helping raise funds, coming to events that have been our fundraiser events, and a lot of excitement is evident here with people and the dogs. So Geneva Community Projects has been affiliated with this site for a long time. That's an organization that actually got started, I think, about 25 years ago, when a group of citizens from this area decided, hey, we need a playground. And they did all the fundraising and did the building of that old wooden playground that was here. Those of you who might have known about that, that had to be taken down some years ago, which happily opened up a perfect spot for a dog park here in the city of Geneva, just at the same time that Irene came forward through the Innovation Hub with an idea to build a dog park here in the city. So we looked at several different sites, and this site really came forward as the prime best location. And we've been working hard for the last 3 years. Geneva Community Projects is an all-volunteer board, and we work with lots of different enthusiastic groups and people like Irene and the team of people that she recruited to help her with this project. And we've done lots of different kinds of things. You might know those of you who've been around for a while remember the Whale Watch that was one of their big events that they had on an annual basis. But currently we're helping with Growing Geneva Together, the community garden effort out at Mount Olive Church. And boy, the bicycle astronomy project was a project funded through the Geneva Community Projects. I'm trying to think, there's so many and several, and it's an organization that if you have a great idea that's going to be something worthy and good for Geneva, bring it forward to Geneva Community Projects. Just briefly, here is the mission. It's a charitable corporation dedicated to building and renewing the strengths of the Geneva community through projects designed to promote the public good and uplift the human spirit. Projects must support GCP's goals, have a direct and tangible impact on the community, be open to the public, and be supported by primarily area volunteers and/or funding. So keep GCP, Geneva Community Projects, in mind when you come up with a great idea or hear about a great idea, and bring it to us. I have these cards on the table under the bright green tent. If you want to take it, you might know some of the board members who are listed on the back. So thanks again for coming out. I'm glad we had a great day for this. Janelle?
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, Marty. And thank you to Geneva Community Project.
We help fundraising by having some bricks, and so you'll see some inscribed bricks. If you want to have an inscribed brick here, we're still taking brick pledge orders for minimum $100 donation, and those forms are also under the green tent. Thank you.
Thank you. Good point. Thank you, Marty. Okay, up next we have our civic innovator, Irene Canario, who was the person who submitted the idea to the city over 3 years ago now, but we're so excited to see this project come to fruition. So she has a few notes that she'd like to share with you about the dog park coming to life. So here you go, Irene.
Thanks, Janelle. Thank you. I'm really so excited to see everyone here today. This has been a project near and dear to my heart. When we started 3 years ago, I had 3 dogs, a boxer, terrier, and Chihuahua. We've lost our boxer recently, but we're thrilled to see the park finally come into open up and be ready to go. What motivated me was that we have lots of friends with dogs, and we always wanted to get our dogs together to play, but there was no place safe to keep them together and to play and run and be free and socialize, because that's what dogs love to do. So I took a chance and said, let me try out this Civic Innovator website, submitted my idea, and I was like really thrilled and surprised to get a response that was favorable. I just didn't expect it. But the city has been overwhelmingly supportive. I can't say enough about the city of Geneva, all of the people that work for the city, all of the community members who have donated so much of their time when we were doing weekly meetings, people that started, people that joined in the middle and came and pushed us toward the end. There's a huge list of people to mention, and I wouldn't want to miss anybody's name, but all of you know who you are and what role you've played, helping us raise money, keep the enthusiasm going, getting the word out there, helping us raise a lot of money for the park. And we couldn't have done it without the Recreation Department and Matt Horn and all of you. So I'm thrilled to see the dogs, and I can't wait to see them playing in our park. So have a great time and enjoy all of our festivities for the day. Here's Janelle back.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you very much. So next up, we have our city manager, Matt Horn, and just a note, it was through his help and city council that we were able to finalize the funding for the dog park through capital campaign money. So, you know, the support of the community along with our city council members and Matt really did bring the community together and make this a reality. So Matt has a few words for you as well, and then we will proceed on to our bench dedication.
Thanks Janelle. Thanks everybody. I know that I live in a really tight-knit community when I can walk into an event like this and recognize the dog as quickly as I can recognize the owner. I see a lot of my 4-legged neighbors here and my 2-legged ones as well. So, you know, I can't say enough about the community effort here. This sign lays out a ton of community volunteers and donors. But it only really captures a piece of what happened to get this park developed. I also want to obviously thank City Council, who really had the easy job of closing the gap The community raised the bulk of the funds for this project. City Council stepped up to close the gap when we knew we were ready to go. So I want to thank the community who made this work so well. I also want to thank Ontario County, Reality Fence, a lot of folks who were down here on this site, our city Department of Public Works and Rec Department folks who pulled this together as we were buttoning up the final details. So thanks to everybody. I hope you and your four-legged companions enjoy the park as much as I've enjoyed watching it to come together.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I also wanted to note, if you do have your puppy here today, we also have another free activity for the dogs. It's called paw imprinting, and you'll be able to kind of stamp your little puppy paw down into a piece of dough today. Then you take it home and you bake it, and it's a permanent memory for you guys being down here today. So hopefully you can partake in that if you have time. I'd like to bring forward Sherry Swinehart. Come on up. Sherry is with the Girl Scout Troop 4937, and she is going to be helping out with doing our bench dedication this afternoon for Lorraine Longo's family.
Hello, I'd like to bring forward Courtney Swinehart and Hannah Nipley. These girls are ambassadors. They just graduated last night from Geneva High School, and they also attended the overnight party, so they have very little sleep. I will turn the mic over to Hannah Nipley.
First, we would like to invite up the family of Lorraine Longo. These are for you guys. On behalf of Troop 40937, we are donating a bench to the Geneva Bark Park in memory of Lorraine Longo. She is not only our troop leader, but a role model in showing us that goals can be achieved. She earned her master's degree while being a full-time mom, wife, working, and leading our troop. Lorraine also helped with the Boy Scouts and worked with veterans at the Canandaigua VA Hospital. Lorraine loved to scrapbook, exchange fun socks, and help others in need of a smile.
She also had a passion for animals. For our Silver Award project, we helped with landscaping and critter care at the Beverly Animal Shelter, on top of donating supplies during the holiday season. Somehow we managed to come home after each visit without a new fur friend. Although Lorraine left us too soon after battling cancer, she will live on forever in the many lives that she has touched. Haley and Jeff, if you'd like to come over and remove the cloth. We would like to thank Beverly Animal Shelter and Geneva Bark Park for the opportunity to donate this bench and remember Lorraine for a long time. She'll forever live in our lives, in her memories.
Thank you very much. We are now going to proceed with our leash cutting ceremony. So if I could have all of our speakers back up in front of the gate right here in front of our sign. We're going to do a quick little leash cutting to celebrate. And then we'll get on with our activities here. Thank you guys again, everybody, for coming. Please visit all the booths. Enjoy the afternoon together.
We're not supposed to go with that.
This is a nice leash.
Yeah,
This is a brand new leash.
We'll do a simulation for my
There you go.
All right, we got Adam Flowers as our. So I got a little.
Oh, you did. Pay no attention to it.
Hold on, we gotta wait till Adam gets ready. Okay, ready? Bring it right in there. Yay!
good to be a dog in Geneva. Remember, if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, and if you'd like to drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. The biggest holiday weekend of summer is upon us, and the weather outlook is great, so whatever your plans, have a super weekend and happy 4th of July here in the Finger Lakes. Check back here at fingerlakes1.com throughout the weekend for the latest news, weather, sports, and fun. I'll see you again next time.